Paris. A calm morning, a siren in the distance. The city's heartbeat steady and unaware. At exactly 9:34 a.m., one of the most secure buildings on Earth was breached. 4 men walked in, shattered history, and vanished, all before anyone could blink. Their target? Not money, not fame, but the priceless crown jewels of France, hidden inside the Louvre, the same museum. Necklace once belonging to the Queen of Holland. Together, they were worth over $100 million. But to the French, their value was beyond numbers. They were identity, history frozen in stone. Security at the Louvre is legendary. Over 1,000 cameras, guards on every floor, laser sensors, steel-reinforced glass. It's a fortress wrapped in art. So when a white maintenance truck parked quietly near the Seine River that morning, no one looked twice. Paris is full of workers, full of noise. Nothing seemed strange. 2 men in reflective vests stepped out, helmets on, tools in hand. They were invisible because they looked like they belonged. They rolled a cherry-picker lift toward the museum's 3rd-story window. The lift stopped. A spark. A soft whine of a cutter. Then, silence. A perfect circle of glass fell inward. They slipped through like ghosts. Inside, time slowed. Every move was calculated. 1 man disarmed the display alarms. Another bagged the jewels. A third watched the stopwatch tick. When 4 minutes passed, they were gone. The window empty. The city still asleep. When the morning guard entered the gallery, he noticed the air felt wrong, colder, still. Then he saw the shattered glass and the empty displays, the tiara, the crown, the necklace, all gone. A single emerald lay on the floor, catching the morning light. By the time alarms blared and police arrived, the thieves were already miles away. No witnesses, no cameras that worked. It was as if the Louvre had been robbed by ghosts. France was stunned. The world's most famous museum, robbed in broad daylight. News channels called it a national tragedy. But what hit hardest was the realization that the jewels weren't insured. Because how do you insure something that defines a country? The theft wasn't just a crime. It was an insult. A reminder that even the proudest fortress can be breached by human precision. Police traced every inch of the scene. Tire marks, glass fragments, traffic cameras, but every lead vanished. The truck had fake plates. The workers' uniforms were untraceable. No fingerprints, no DNA, no footage. One investigator later said, "It was like watching professionals rehearse perfection." Interpol joined in. Still, nothing. Whoever did it knew the system, maybe even built it. Was it an inside job? Ex-military operatives? A collector who wanted a private crown no one else could see? The jewels resurfacing in underground auctions, only to vanish again. But nothing was proven. Every story ended the same way, in silence. Great heists don't start with tools. They start with belief. The belief that you're smarter than the system. That rules are illusions and walls are invitations. These men didn't just steal jewels, they stole control. They reminded the world that with enough precision, confidence can be the perfect disguise. In a world obsessed with security, they proved that trust, not steel, is the weakest link. Today, the Galerie d'Apollon shines again. The glass repaired, the displays refilled. But behind the beauty, there's an echo. The quiet whisper of the morning France lost part of itself. No arrests, no jewels recovered. The Louvre robbery wasn't about greed. It was about mastery. 4 minutes of absolute control in a world built on illusion. Because sometimes, the most dangerous criminals aren't the ones who take. They're the ones who prove you can lose everything without anyone noticing.